Air 959 on the street and on the air. My name is Bonolo Beasting, and we're right here on the Hive, baby. Now, the lady sitting next to me is a powerhouse of a woman, right? When I went through her profile, did I not have a lot of I had to drink a lot of water. Now, Tshepiso Phiri is the CEO and founder of known associates group of companies, which include Below the Line Agency, a design studio, a film production development, and a finance company. Come on now.
She's so funny.
Welcome.
Thank you. You're just going to make me laugh the whole time.
By the way, she was my senior at high school, so So you must excuse me when I call her Tshepiso.
I think government more.
Tshepiso, you formed Known Associates in 2014.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that you would be doing the projects that you're doing currently?
I don't know if I could imagine it, but I was set. I had my heart set out to grow and to grow, sort of beyond limits. You know, I have my mom always said to us, you must dream and allow yourself to dream big. So,
you've dreamt big. You've dreamt big. You're currently building the state-of-art film and television studio, which is under development, if I'm correct, right?
We are in process. So we are busy with the rezoning because it's at the Cradle of Humankind. And the space there is also a UNESCO heritage site. So, of course, there's a lot of layers around getting the rezoning, but also just in the process of raising the finance for the studio.
Why did you choose the Cradle of Humankind out of all the places?
Well, we owned the land. That helped.
Amen.
And I think it's a sacred place. It's 10 minutes away from Lanseria, which is an international airport.
Yeah.
And 40 minutes outside of the bustle and hustle of Johannesburg. So for a film, for film studios, it's a perfect location because it's quiet. It's contained. And then also it's really stunning out there, right? Imagine like when actors are finished working in the studios and they go stay in some beautiful boutique hotel around the Cradle. It's a real African experience. I mean, we take it for granted because we're here all the time.
True.
In fact, I don't think we take enough for granted because, you know, when you go out there 40 minutes in and you realize you are in a completely different space, it's such a amazing holistic experience. So that's why we chose the Cradle.
You're a black woman in the multimedia industry, which I would think it's not a walk in the park, right? Because previously it was like white old men, if I'm correct, and yeah, brothers here and there, but very few women, especially in the boardroom, in the decision making, sides. How has that experience been?
Well, you know, recently I find that I'm fighting more, so it's kind of like a pushback because, as you say, the industry has predominantly been white male owned, and then by the time our brothers get in, you know, they want to take a few people with them through the door, few women with them through the door. So it's what I was saying to you about your music. You got to bash down those doors. And not take no for an answer. And it is a struggle. It's a struggle every day to be a black woman in this industry. If you're seen to be doing well, you get bad mouth that maybe you're doing corruption or you've been capturing this one or that. It's never, she's doing well because she works hard and is deserving of the results of the work. So it's tough. It's a tough industry, but tough doesn't determine how far you get. You just wake up every day and put one foot in front of the other and get it done.
Your aura, right? You are so awesome. Listen, bring it. I will deal with it. Next, what can we do? Like, I love the way that you're so calm about it. And I mean, I have to repeat this. You're a powerhouse of a woman. No, I have to repeat this.
Thanks.
And it's important for us to celebrate our sisters, especially in the media industry, who are doing things that normally was not done by, black women, right?
Yeah.
You're a mother, you're a wife. How are you juggling that?
Well, with a lot of help. Between family, between the mothers and the sister and the husband.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really surrounded by an amazing family that is very supportive. I work with my husband very closely, so we can't say we don't get to see each other because we work hard.
Yeah.
Our children accept that we work in the industry that we work in. They've grown up in a home that is that, and therefore they're very understanding that sometimes we're traveling, or sometimes we are shooting, or sometimes, so they're okay. The kids are okay.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of support from my mother, who lives in, down the road from us, and my sister, who's down the road, and Joel's family when they're around. So, yeah, and we have a big network of support.
Yeah. Look, I stalk you on
We're a
Instagram.
village.
Oh, you're a village. Aha.
We're part of a village.
I stalk you. I have to repeat that.
Great.
I stalk you on Instagram. And there I was. Cherryl, I need you to understand, when she says she travels and works with her husband, we're talking about business class, going to some continent for some meeting. And it's so those are the things that need to inspire the young ones.
Absolutely. I mean, well, I chose to do business beyond just our boundaries, just South Africa. I love working across the continent. I like collaborating and working with people, from the States and Europe. The content that I'm trying to create is not only South African. I want to tell South African stories, but that have the ability to travel internationally and be enjoyed internationally. So that's why I'm on those planes. And it's only business because it's really far. Not because I'm spoiled. Those are long trips.
Yeah.
And they're hard.
True. Now, you were the production executive on Universal Studios' feature film, Production Beast, starring Idris Elba.
Yeah.
You've also worked with Viola Davis and Thuso Mbedu.
I was a South African production exec.
Aha.
So I didn't necessarily, at the time, work directly with Viola or Thuso because I'm not part of the creative team.
Yeah.
We were the servicing company that enabled them to shoot in South Africa. I always have to clarify that because people think that I was sitting there hanging out with Viola.
No, actually, because
I was in the Hartschlag in the background. I'm the guy in the background. No one ever sees me.
you know why I'm happy you're bringing that up? Because when I went on the company's website, right,
Yeah.
you see financing, and immediately in your head, I'm thinking, okay, they pay or you get the finance for the productions to happen.
Yeah, so I've got a film fund in our company that does cash flow, pre-licenses or the rebate. We do invest in film. At the moment, it's been predominantly South African film. There are two kind of companies that I own. I own Known Associates Entertainment is a film and television production company. So it manufactures, it creates. I also own Moonlighting, which is a servicing company that's Cape Town based. And that's the company that helps produce the big international studio films that come and shoot in South Africa.
Thank you. I needed that clarity because I was like on some, I'm happy that you've clarified that one. Now, lastly, I also perused over the productions that you're currently busy with. And there was one that stood out for me personally, Shem. Dear Sistoli. With the drum magazine.
We're all very excited about Sistoli. We've got a script ready to go. We are hoping to shoot it this year. Very excited that it's going to have a female director. I can't say who yet because I'm not sure if she's got a contract. No, she actually does. I think she does. Twiggy. Yeah, she knows that she's directing it. And yeah, it's about, the agony aunt in drum magazine.
Yes.
Back in the day when we were kids.
Yeah.
I used to love reading those.
I did also.
My boyfriend is not kissing me. Clearly he doesn't love me. Oh my God, what a crisis.
How do I deal with this? Yeah.
And of course, Drum Magazine is an iconic magazine, right? It's like out of this world. And I think for me, the story that we want to tell is an iconic South African story. Dolly Ratebe was Sistoli once. We've got so many people that have run through that whole process of being Sistoli. So it's very exciting. And we've put it, the film we've put together is current day film, so it deals with our current youth issues, relationship issues, and Sis Dolly herself having her own issues to deal with in her real life. So I'm very excited about the film. I'm looking forward to finally shooting it.
So please, when the screening happens,
yes, I will WhatsApp you the invite.
please. That's going to be very important because, like, I mean, you know, when I obviously there was, you could just see that, okay, loading. Dear Sis Dolly loading. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Man. Thank you so much, Tshepiso Phiri,
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
through.
me.
And please continue, sis.
And look at you. Please sing.
Ah!
I'm not gonna stop saying it.
Okay.
Every time when I WhatsApp you, when am I gonna watch you live?
I'm going to work on it. I'm going to
Okay.
work on it. I'm going to work on it.
All right. I'm holding you to that.
Thank you so much, man.
Cool.
That is the one and only Tshepiso Phiri, who is from Known Associates. Wait, I got to say this correctly. The CEO and founder of Known Associates. Thank you so much, group of companies. Right here on Kaya 959 on the street and on the air.